on the platform first.
Does anyone know what round is this? Loser semis. Okay. Look at that. Here we go.
I was hitting a lot of downers.
I was noticing that, and I think the only times when I saw they weren't successful was on small battlefield, because like, was that the last game? I think that was.
Yeah, I was just staying under the platform a lot of the time, so I couldn't get it.
Liam starting this off with a pretty good Steve lead, 56%, on the more light-handed side of a Steve punish. But
Yeah.
what do we even think about this matchup? Because like, it's probably fine for Aegis, right?
Yeah. She has a sword, all that.
She can really get in his face. He can't just mine whenever he wants. I think it's really unfortunate how one-sided the ledge trapping game is, because Steve really just puts blocks out there and she can't do anything about that.
Yeah. Yeah, ledge trapping in general. Vrael is probably one of the best ledge trappers in the state.
Yeah. Very patient.
Yeah. His reactions are really on point a lot of the time.
And he makes sure to vary his whatever he uses for ledge trapping, so whether it be like Pyra, F-tilt, or he goes for grab, or he goes for jab, like...
And he knows when you're gonna panic.
Yeah.
So
he knows when you're scared.
Yeah.
When he particularly when he mixes up with jab is when he always gets me, because he knows that's his like kill option if the opponent really is ready for the F-tilt. And it's just good option awareness.
Yeah. I feel like jabs in general are kind of an underutilized timing setup.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with you, because it isn't often, but there are times in this game where I've seen someone use a jab. Like, in just a situation where I wasn't expecting it, just because it was either the only thing they could do, or it was just the best thing to do, and I'm like, that was a good jab.
I've been using it a lot more, like, hawk jabs. And you see me do them against the hawk.
I do.
Like, especially with Joker, I could be doing F-tilt instead, and that's about the same amount of a mix-up, because it's still a multi-hit. But jab comes out twice as fast.
What frame, like 3?
4. Jab is in 4, F-tilt, all of Joker's tilts are frame 8.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Makes you not have to really think about it.
Yeah. So, you can't react to it, and then when it works, I mean, all you get is like a jab, but when two stop their momentum pretty good. It's like the main mix-up I do against Hawk when he has momentum.
It's pretty good mix-up.
Yeah. Especially with Corn, because he has no other multi-hits.
Yeah. That's what I was noticing when you and I were just getting games over there, is you were using jabs a lot more than I was expecting, and it was good. It was good use of jabs.
Yeah, Corn's jab is really good.
How much, does it do like above average damage? Or is it just good because it like has a lot of range?
Yeah, it's good because it goes really far.
This is a really close game.
Vrael's doing a good job of just avoiding being first setting. Unfortunate that the VOD is gonna be choppy.
Yeah. Like, this is scary, but this would be way more scary if it was in real time.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Woo! That would be cool.
If he did jump before that.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I mean, they gotta try it every now and again, because it really will just work like that, but not that.
It's pretty easy to punish, so there's not much risk if you're fighting like Joker, because Joker doesn't have a lot of options to punish it.
I was gonna say that particularly with Diamond, the pushback and shield stun is pretty just more than you're usually expecting.
Yeah, Joker can punish it with like rising fair, rising back air. But other than that, it doesn't really have an option, especially if it's just if it's unexpected and you don't even get hit by it. You just aren't ready to punish it.
Yeah. No, and that does play a factor, because there are just times when I've like blocked a Steve Randy F smash, and I'm just like, oh my god, that was so scary, and I just wasn't ready to punish it.
I'm usually ready to punish it, but it's just I'm not ready to whip punish it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, I can definitely whip punish it, but it's so hard because it lingers for a surprising amount of time.
It does. If you parry it, it's even worse, because you have parry lag, because the parry stacks with the like intensity of the move.
Yeah, it's like Wolf Flash. How you get the insane amount of shield stun, regardless of whether or not you punish it or if you're not you parry it.
That's one of the weirdest things I think about this game. I think parry stuck in parry animation time should be uniform, as in like it's the same every time. Like you get a parry and you're ready to act.
Yeah,
but
I think that either that or we should be able to cancel it every time at a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Which is basically the same thing.
But it still leaves you a little bit of choice of like if you cancel it immediately or if you wait a bit to use invincibility frames.
Yeah.
I almost think maybe they wanted to do that, but couldn't because of just the way damage interacts with like shield and whatnot. Like, because shield stun stacks with move strength too. So maybe it was just something that was unavoidable because parrying is a ability of shielding.
I think in the next game, if they do improve parrying, it'll be such a more viable option.
Yeah, it's very good, but there are ways it could be better.
Yeah, I think the window for it is pretty fair.
Yeah.
Like 5 frames after field drop.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. If it was 3, that would be that's more consistent with other games that also have parry mechanics, but
this is a family game.
Yeah.
It was intended to be at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So 5 frames.
Very reasonable.
Yeah. I think also for a platform fighter, 5 frames is very good.
Yeah. It's also just like, I don't know. There have been other mechanics similar to parries, but parries just feel the most well thought out. Like power shields. To me, hitting my shield button so my shield comes up the same frame a move hits my shield is a little obtuse. I think parrying where you're dropping your defense for the risk of getting better reward, that's a better system.
Yeah, I prefer risk over reward rather than just, if this works, great. If it doesn't, it's good.
Yeah, and that's just to bring up an example of one of the best mechanics for parrying, like Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. The reason why everyone talks about that game's parry mechanic is because when you're playing Street Fighter, you hold back whatever direction your character's facing to block.
Yeah.
So to parry, you hold forward. Yeah. I think that's the best representation of how parrying should work, which is, how it works in this game. You have to drop your defenses for greater reward, and that's what's cool. Power shielding was just wow, you hit your defensive option better. So now you take no shield damage, and maybe your shield reflects the projectile.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the game.
Yeah, back to the game. Sorry, we went on a tangent about parrying. because we're very passionate. And Liam took that game.
Never mind, we're going away from the game now.
Yeah. Yeah, we really tangent the whole game.
I think it was a good conversation, though.
Yeah. What? What's up with that? We won one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me take Vrael's ban. Okay. Back to PS2.
I think PS2's a good choice.
Yeah.
Because it gives Aegis the platform.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'd like to think Aegis not only likes platforms in the matchup, but also. Well, I mean, I feel like Aegis would like space as much as Steve would because the role of the attacker against Steve is like you have to avoid his stuff, and I feel, from my personal experience, having more space helps.
Yeah. I like more space against Steve, which is why I always go in Smash Bros. Against him.
Mm-hmm.
I never get to go to Smash Bros. I don't know why. I think everyone would hate fighting me on Smash Bros, but I don't even get to play on it.
I thought I'd play you on Smash Bros.
You do, but it's also like Ryu on a smaller stage.
Yeah. So you just want everyone but me to play you on Smash Bros.
Yeah. I think if I played Joker on Smash Bros. Against you,
I was gonna say that's scary because like I don't know, both of us are mad scrappers. You just have more movement than mine, so I have to be like extra precise.
Yeah. In one of the previous weeks, like I heard Dame on commentary saying that like I would be in a scramble, but I wasn't actually scrambling.
You know what? That's true. Because you don't really like freak out. You're kind of just looking for your thing, and then if you lose a scramble, it's probably just because you guessed wrong.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, fair. It's just a lot of people, particularly like with your level of experience, when they're in scrambles, they like freak the hell out because they want it too bad, but they also don't want to lose super bad.
Yeah, I'm surprisingly disciplined for how much experience I have in competitive.
I think it's just comes down to kind of like the community that brought you up here and your like background of playing, because like
I was just playing for fun mostly.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, because I've been playing for fun, like, at the beginning of when I was trying competitive, I was like, I don't really need to worry about any prizes or anything.
Yeah.
And even now that there are money prizes, I don't...
It's kind of in the back of your mind, like, when you get them, you're like, oh, cool, I got, like, $30.
Yeah, it's
but
like...
if you don't, you're like, whatever.
It's like a side thing, personally.
That's how you should always take it, because if you're trying to play this game for the money, you're already taking the wrong step forward. Yeah. This is about the passion.
Yeah.
We're really trying to kill him on this ledge right now, but now it's reverse situations.
Yeah. Back air.
No, scary. He ran out of anvil, or no, not anvil. Pickaxe.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that TNT.
Woo!
Yeah, I saw Liam messed that up earlier today too.
Like he got the footstool, right?
Yeah, I think it might be like a little tight if you aren't ready for it.
I see. Yeah, because the anvil was like on Vrael, but he still got his shield out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Vrael really just loves having platform extensions and being able to just like, oh, you want to throw a minecart? Okay, I'll just jump over this way.
Yeah,
and it's like no big deal.
Aegis in general likes platforms.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of footstools, I love both of my characters having footstool options.
One of them definitely is significantly better than the others, but
I'd say that Joker's is better in the matchups that it does.
Okay.
And it's super... It's very percent based, and it requires a really large amount of execution.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of need to be ready, because if you do like full hop footstool down run, and you go forward, they get hit by the 3 shots. At 30%, you're stuck in him hit by the full shot, which sends them backwards, and then so you can just follow up with like a fair. So you kind of have to be ready for those.
Yeah, like if you're gonna go for the footstool down gun out of shield, then you kinda need to be ready for like the whole sequence that's gonna follow it.
Yeah. You can't react to the full shot either.
Yeah.
Which is really bad when they go into tumble because that lets them get hit by it, depending on which combo generation you go into. Because like.
Does it vary because of percent or character or what?
It's both.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
We love that.
At least there's a spreadsheet.
We call those guessies.
Yeah, at least there's a spreadsheet in the report. So.
Guessies is so silly. Guessies is so silly. Oh, well, in that sense, yeah. But it's like, in terms of just a term to talk about Tech Chase, because that's where I think it was. Tech Chase was originally called Guessies. It was a melee thing.
I think Ditto is better than the mirror. The mirror is still cool.
Ditto is cool just because it makes sense for Smash. Mirror is just fine. Yeah. Mirror match was cooler when in older games, if you picked the same character, one of them was colored and the other one was monotone. That's what made it cooler. That was your mirror, no colors. Yeah, they don't do that anymore because, I mean, it makes sense. You can in this game, but like, why? You can sell more merchandise if you give more characters colorful skins.
True.
And then not make Ditto skins.
Yeah.
Even though we've established the first one.
Yeah, Nintendo, low-key, like, their marketing strategy makes so much sense and then so little. Like, there's free money on the table, but they don't want it. And they won't explain why.
They just want to do and then with the start stuff,
Nah.
we
That's
care about
work.
the family.
Yeah. In Sega news, Sega just bought Angry Birds, and I think that's pretty cool. They did a collab with Sonic. You believe that? In 2024, Sonic's partnering with Angry Birds? What?
I can't believe that Angry Birds is still relevant.
Yeah, no, for real, who even talks about it? But Sega bought Rovio because, just like you said, no one plays Angry Birds, and they were going out of money, so Sega was like, word.
That Aegis was like the best thing to do.
Oh my god, you're so right. You had such a great childhood. I'm so happy you got to play Bad Piggies.
It was awesome. I was playing it on my Kindle Fire at the age of 7.
Yeah. No, I love Bad Piggies on a long car ride, the best.
Yeah.
I don't remember what car ride it was, but it was Bad Piggies, yo. We love Bad Piggies. We're talking about it. The Bad Piggies on like it was like a 7-hour car ride, and I just lost. I completely forgot what was going on. I got so sucked into the Bad Piggies content, it was crazy. That was like a sequel to an original idea done right. Like, of course, the sequel to Angry Birds is for their enemies. Of course, and it's got to be different, but it's a good different. Like, yes.
It's so different that it's so different and it takes such good inspiration.
Yeah, because, I mean...
You're building with the blocks that you just found.
Yeah, like, it was established in the first games that the Piggies were builders. They were smart guys. So, of course, they built a car.
Yeah. They used the water bottle.
True. I love the soda bottles, the water bottles, the rockets, the different wheel types.
The TNT.
Being able to fly with the propellers is so fun. Gosh, I love. Why do they not make app games like Bad Piggies anymore? Now it's like, yo, Genshin Impact on my phone. What?
Honestly, Genshin's gameplay was fun. The gacha doesn't matter to me.
That sounds like me and like Roblox
anime games because that's how they all are. Have you ever you watch any anime?
Yeah.
What kind? You watch like shonen?
Not really.
Okay. Well,
the main shonen I've watched is Aegis
and
no.
okay. I mean, I've never watched, but I know. How can you not know what it's about in this age? I know what it's about, but like pretty much. If you ever, dang! He had that.
Feels like Liam's just making a lot of comebacks.
Yeah, he is. And now we gotta see if Vrael can just close him out.
Yeah. I feel like no shade of Vrael, he just kind of has a hard time at clutching stuff. Clutching and closing.
Yeah, I mean, I've certainly made a number of comebacks against him. I almost think it's kind of a nature of his character because, like, they don't have like Pyro and Mithra. They're really good, but like, they don't have X factor. They're just good.
Yeah, they don't have like the same amount of kill power, especially at higher percents, because the main thing you have in the 150, 30, 170 range, like higher areas.
I was gonna say, like, the most super dangerous, crazy thing I've ever been hit by an Aegis before. That's like their set is like they hit just down air up B at 70 on me, and then I DI'd it bad.
Yeah.
But that's only Pyra, and it's like, again, that was from a down air on stage. Like, they don't have... The craziest thing a Pyro could probably hit you with is either a dash attack read or an F smash read, because that will blow you up. Those moves hit really hard.
Dash attack is such a good move.
Dash attack will catch you off guard way more than I think a lot of people are expecting, because it's just like... I don't know. She runs into you with it, and it doesn't even look like she's doing anything, and then she just whips it around immediately, and it does so much damage.
I don't know why, but these characters are really good.
No, really good. I mean, they're
like, some of the animations are really good, some of them aren't.
Yeah.
I feel like Steve's animations are pretty good.
Steve's animations feel like unfinished, like.
But they're good for what they have.
Yeah.
Like what they have to work with.
Well, yeah. When you put it like that, for sure. I feel like if they were to do anything different, it would be like Smash Original stuff. Like Steve doesn't normally move that way, so they kept him very like you just plucked him from his game and put him in here, which is good.
But Game and Watch anime, those aren't.
No. They're so deceiving.
You see them do down air, or you're like, oh cool.
I can punish that. No.
Ugly.
Yep.
I was playing Snake Game and Watch on Quick Play for like an hour yesterday. That was like, I was winning for some reason. I don't know how.
Yeah, wait, how were you winning? What?
They were bad.
That game, yeah. Okay. 69% for Vrael. Up 3.
I was challenging down air with up air and it didn't work 75% of the time, but it killed when it worked.
No. Oh, Vrael's just gonna make him bleed.
Yeah. You kind of have to make him...
I mean, you have nothing that you need to do. Steve's got to make the comeback, and he got 4 minutes.
But, like, the thing with Steve being down or having a lead versus Steve is you still kind of have to...
Yeah, you have to exert a level of pressure. It doesn't need to be in his face, but enough to make him not just feel like he can just stand there and mine.
Yeah.
To find, like, this stream is laggy as hell.
It's awful.
Flashes him. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. I mean, even if he had all diamond whatevers, you gotta fight at 108% for 4 minutes against Pyra. If he gimped him 3 times, nope. And that's the game. And that's the set. Liam went the distance in that set, but a rough start and then unfortunate recovery kind of sealed it.